May I begin, sir?
Please go ahead, ma'am.
I can't see the share still.
1 second, ma'am. 1 second. Still not able to do. Can you see it, ma'am?
Yes, now I can.
Okay, ma'am.
Thank you, Millar. We will
Thank you,
begin
Malhar.
with the second part of the session. Good evening, everyone, once again. And we are delighted to welcome our second speaker for the day, Dr. Anuradha Karmarkar, ma'am. She's a seasoned hospitality professional and an academician with over 35 years of experience. She began her career as an executive housekeeper, gaining extensive operational expertise in accommodation management, quality standards, and guest service excellence before transitioning to the academic field. We are delighted to have her here today with us to share her knowledge on sustainable practices in hotel operations, a topic that truly reflects her passion for responsible and innovative hospitality. Ma'am, the screen is all yours. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Tanushree, for those kind words and wonderful introduction. And we'll begin the session. The topic, as Tanushree mentioned, is on sustainability. So on a lighter note, I expect you all to have your, to sustain the patience for next 1 hour or so, so that we can enjoy the session. So let's begin. Give me a moment for allow me to share the screen. Is the screen visible?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Malhar, help me with that presenter view, please. I can't see the dots.
The on left down corner there you have 3 dots, ma'am. There you
No,
can
that's
see.
what I cannot see those dots.
Now please go to
If I do
slideshow.
slideshow, then I can.
From beginning, yes, ma'am. You can select from beginning.
No, I'm unable to.
Ma'am, please go to slideshow and from there you can just click on this from beginning.
Yes, I
Yes.
have.
And there you can see at down there you have 3 dots.
No.
Uh, Again, stop sharing screen, ma'am. There you have on top there you have one button. Yes, ma'am. Now please click on the share screen. Windows. Please don't share entire screen. Windows, and after that please click on your PPT.
Yes, I have done that.
Now please go to slideshow from beginning. And now I hope there you can see all these 3 dots there down.
See, there is one edit and 2 arrows are there and one.
Last one, 3 dots.
One is
Can
go
you-
to slide next and screen.
Ma'am, you can also try F5. Please press F5.
F5, but there you can't see your note, presenter's note. Ma'am, please click on this from beginning slideshow.
I've done that.
So because your screen is not visible, ma'am, here. Full screen
Screen
is
is not visible.
No, your full screen is not visible.
Now,
No,
is
ma'am.
it visible now?
No.
से from current slide से करिए मैम, देखिए आता है क्या current slides.
I'll start again. I've stopped sharing now.
Start again. Good.
There is presenter mode. Should I?
No, ma'am. In share, there you can go to Windows.
No. In share content, I have presenter mode, I have standout, I have side by side, I have reporter. Should I do side by side?
No, ma'am. There you can click on Windows, and after that, there you can do presenters mode.
Now, after that, presenter mode is not coming. Before that, it is coming.
Okay. So
Is
now,
my slide visible now?
yes, ma'am, it is visible now.
Can
So
you see the presenter node as well?
Yes, ma'am. Now you can click on from current slide. From current slide, ma'am. Yes. And down there, I hope there you can see 3 dots there. No. Actually, your screen is not going into full screen mode, actually.
It's still not going in full mode?
No, ma'am. Tanushri, ma'am, you can also confirm. Can you see full screen?
If I may come in, Malhar, can you share it for her then in that case? You have her presentation in case she shares it with.
Actually, no, ma'am.
Or
1 second.
can I do that, ma'am? If
My
you can
screen
share
is not
it.
my screen is not visible at all.
Your screen is visible, ma'am, but the mode is not on. Abhi the screen has gone. Share once again.
Now?
Just a minute. Yes, there your entire screen is visible. Wait.
Mandar? Mandar, can I go ahead?
Ma'am, one more time there you can click on F5 for presenters mode there if you can switch this to full screen mode. There you
It's
can
full
what?
screen.
Okay.
Yogendra has to say something.
हाँ,
Yogendra.
नीचे राइट बॉटम में 50% के बाजू में एक आइकन है, उस पे क्लिक करेंगे तो हो जाएगा क्या? 50 के लेफ्ट में देखिए एक
आइकन है.
हाँ.
One, yes, ma'am. You can try there also.
हाँ मैम, वो 50% के साइड में लेफ्ट में देखिए आप, नीचे बॉटम में राइट में 50% जहाँ लिखा है, नीचे नीचे बिल्कुल नीचे.
Add down, ma'am. Add down, yeah.
Margin वर.
नीचे
50%?
हाँ, नीचे लिखा है ना 50%, राइट बॉटम में देखिए.
There
Right
at
side
down,
में
ma'am. Very down of this slide.
बिल्कुल नीचे.
हाँ बिल्कुल नीचे देख रहे हैं मैं. I don't see this.
हाँ मैम. हाँ 50% दिख रहा है आपको स्क्रीन का, आपका साइज 50%
Ma'am,
लिखा हुआ है.
just click F5 button.
F5 से नहीं हो रहा है.
नहीं, फंक्शन F5 क्लिक करके देखो. उनका अगर मशीन लेटेस्ट रहेगा तो फिर फंक्शन F5 करना पड़ेगा.
It's okay. I think I'll.
Right, last time.
I have
Otherwise we'll do.
Can I have?
I go slideshow as it is. We'll see. Is this visible?
Say resume slideshow. उधर दिख रहा है
Yes,
देखो.
ma'am.
Is this visible?
Yes, ma'am, it is.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am. It is visible.
My notes are also visible?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh.
Ma'am, can you click F5 button and then check?
No, I'll start, I think. Let's start.
Resume slideshow करके देखिए ना मैम. हाँ, करो क्लिक उधर. Wait.
Okay. Sorry about this technical glitch, but I think I'll start with whatever is
Yes, ma'am,
available.
you can start.
I'll see if I need some help. I'll go back to the other mode, right? So good evening, everyone, and welcome to the session at almost 7:45 now, Sustainable Hotels, a Green Revolution. So I think sustainable hotel or sustainability is something which is not a very new term for everyone. Everyone is familiar with it, right? So when we talk about sustainability, can I ask whether you can describe sustainability in one word? Can anyone describe sustainability in one word?
Which
Which
is
can
No
stay
harm to
longer
nature
conservation
with
of
no harm.
environment
Just one word.
and conservation of resources,
Just one word.
Longevity.
conservation
Long
resources,
eco-friendly.
Longevity, correct.
long lasting.
Eco-friendly are
conservation
two
of
words.
resources.
Conservation, can we say only conservation?
Yeah,
Existing.
yes,
Ma'am, eco-friendly.
yes, ma'am.
Yes.
Long
Someone said that earlier.
existing
More?
something. Ma'am, long lasting.
Long lasting, yes.
Ma'am, can I say something? It's balance
Yes.
actually.
Balancing. Correctly said. Balancing between what?
Viability.
Absolutely. Absolutely right. Viability. When we say balancing in between what? What are we balancing?
Present
Ma'am,
and future.
balance.
Environmental and
Excuse-
social aspects.
Ma'am,
Absolutely.
between the social environment and the products we are buying to the sustainability. So we are
So
balancing both
correctly
the things.
said
What are
that
products right?
two things. Correct. Correctly, as you all said that social and environmental viability should be there, or interdependence. Can we say on the environment and society? So without their inclusion, can we go ahead with sustainability? We are taking things from nature and we have to give back to nature, right? And as hotelier, everyone of you have worked in hotel or have been associated with hotel, have been training and teaching students about hotel and sustainability. So we all agree that this is a topic for today is of great importance for us right now, for the reason that if we do not take care of our earth now, our natural resources now, our future generation will have nothing to see, nothing to witness. And that's why it is so important to talk on this topic on hotel sustainability. And a lot of things which we are doing as hoteliers, okay, but a lot of other things also we are doing which are not sustainable or unsustainable hotels. So we are going to look at different aspects of these during my presentation for next hour or so. So let's begin. To begin with, I want to ask you a few terms which are on the screen. Have you heard of this ESG anytime? Just now you mentioned a couple of things which describe sustainability in one word. So something associated with that, can you combine three words together?
Ma'am, have you moved on to your second slide already?
Yes, yes. Can you
Because
see
we
it?
can see your first slide itself still.
No, I
Second
moved to the
slide is
second
not-
slide.
Not visible. No. Second slide is not visible. Now it is.
Now we can see.
But when I do full screen, then now we
Ma'am,
can
Now
see
it
this
is
now.
see your
now. We
screen.
can see.
You can see your screen, ma'am.
So ESG stands for? I'm going to talk about few words which are associated with sustainability. Let's see if we can guess it right or no. ESG?
Eco-friendly, sustainable and green.
Great.
Environmental,
That can be
social
the
and
new form.
governance.
That can be,
Governance.
yes.
Environmental,
social
governance.
Absolutely. Someone Googled it and correctly answered, I think.
No, ma'am,
Correct.
it's right in the your notes. It's there in the notes.
So
Down.
you can see that or what?
Yes, ma'am.
Oh,
I can see
Malak.
that.
Yes, ma'am.
How, I mean, I'm on full screen still. How these notes are visible, I don't know.
You can shift to presentation view.
Ma'am, actually, your full screen mode is not on here. We can see your notes also, presenter notes here.
Yeah, that's what
So,
I'm confused.
yeah,
Ma'am, if
so
I may,
at down there you have
somebody just suggested that you could click on the presenter view and check if it works for you.
here you have this
We
use
could-
presenter view, ma'am.
We could probably try that and see, ma'am.
Last column.
Malhar, when I click on share,
Yes,
share
ma'am.
content may include sound. It's coming and it's coming as presenter mode, full screen, content only, stand
Can you
out.
see, ma'am, at top, can you see screen and windows there? So please click on Windows. And after
That
that,
I've done.
please, and that after that, please click on your PPT presentation.
That I've done.
Yes, ma'am. Now there you can use your presenter mode. Use presenter view. So no, sorry, actually from that also, there we can see presenters node. No, ma'am, don't do the cancel this.
Ma'am, simply go down where we can see 50%.
Yes,
And
you can
just
increase it.
yes.
I can't
down
see
low.
that 50%.
Close this, ma'am. Go down.
Then
Go
below
down
note,
at the bottom. At the bottom, ma'am, please.
below notes on your right hand side, ma'am, you can see 50%. Just increase it to 100%. Notes will go.
No. Just on the left hand side of 50%, you can see a wine glass like figure. Yes, click on it.
That's a slideshow.
Yes,
What
ma'am,
about
we
now?
want that
please,
only.
please click on that, ma'am.
I've clicked. Is it still showing my notes?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
But
It's
it's
not
full
going
screen
to
now.
full screen. No, ma'am, we can't see for your full screen.
Oh,
Sir,
God.
by any desk, if you go and you can do it.
Ma'am, could you please send me the slide so I can do
I
this
mailed you,
from-
Malhar.
Okay,
मतलब
one
डाउनलोड
second.
करके प्ले करो तो
Just 1 second, sir.
I'm sorry for this technical glitch. When I tried in the evening, it was perfect.
Just 1 minute. I'll download this and I'll share my screen. Just 1 minute. I'm downloading this PPT. Ma'am, could you please stop your share screen button?
Yes.
I hope everyone can see full screen mode now.
Yes, it
the
is
full
visible.
screen mode is on.
Yes.
Okay, ma'am. Now, please let me know when we have to change slides so I can change from here.
So you'll start from ESG only. Yes.
Go back, don't click one by one, Malhar.
Okay, yeah.
But still I cannot see presenter.
No, actually, ma'am, because I'm sharing my screen from here, so you can't
I'll not be able to.
see. Yeah, yes, ma'am.
Okay, take it. Okay, everyone is aware of what is green key? Have you all heard of this? Can we start? Everyone is back?
Yes, ma'am. We can begin.
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah.
Yes,
So I
ma'am.
just mentioned one thing as ESG,
Yes.
which you all answered. Now it is green key. Have you heard of it?
Yes, ma'am.
Is it an environmental related certification?
Correct. And we
It's
are going
for
to
the
talk about
tourism
it
and
in the next.
hospitality, ma'am. The
Yes, it
certification
is a
for tourism and
certification, green key
hospitality.
certification for the building,
Yes.
green building, which is given. We're going to talk about it in the slides, upcoming slides. Next one is
That's
what is
greenhouse gas.
absolutely
Greenhouse
right.
gases.
Correct, correct. Next one, Malar.
Leadership in energy and efficiency.
Absolutely. Even this is a certification
Yes.
which is needed for the sustainability. Next one. Heard of this term, greenwashing?
Yes, ma'am.
What is it?
Ma'am, greenwashing is when it's basically a negative, it has a negative, it's a negative term essentially, where you give somebody
Yes.
you whitewash the, basically you tell them that you're working towards sustainability and using environmental friendly equipments or goods, but
It's like an eye
actually you're
wash.
not.
Yeah,
Eye wash,
it's like
yes.
a eye wash. We talk about greenwash. Correct. Next one.
Check, ma'am.
This is also certification. And one more coming up is net zero carbon. Next one. What is this?
Minimalistic carbon emission.
Emission. Absolutely right. So when we are talking about all these terminologies associated with sustainability, are they needed? Is there a need for this? Going green, green key, GHG, lead, all these are new terminologies associated with hoteliers, right? But this is sort of mandatory for us to know and to implement that, right? So when we talk about the certification, we're going to talk about it more in detail in the next slides, upcoming slides. Next slide, please, Malad. Before we go on for whatever sustainable practices hoteliers or hotels are doing, are we also responsible for unsustainable practices to some extent? Are we doing damage to our environment around us? Are we responsible for the waste which we are generating? So I'll give you some facts and figures which are surprising. Yeah, someone was saying something.
Ma'am, earlier stages, yes, it was been, but nowadays, due to the WHO and government initiative, the hotels have become more serious about the preservation part,
Exactly.
so that the environment doesn't get affected.
Correct. But here, I would like to mention here, in one of my, when I was doing this presentation and I was doing some research, it is, are you aware of how many hotels are there in India? Approx? Anyone?
Ma'am, somewhere around between 1.5 lakhs to 2 lakhs.
More
This is
than
just a
that.
guess, ma'am.
More than that. So a study of
Okay.
22 suggests, I'm talking about 2022, a study suggests that there are 17,16,000 hotels, registered hotels in India. Okay. And then I was doing one more study which talked about how many sustainable hotels are there in India. So the figure, you will be surprised to know that there are only 240, which the Ministry of Tourism has the goal of achieving this 240 sustainable hotel by the end of 2025. So do you see the gap between how many hotels exist and how many are sustainable hotels? Isn't it a big gap which needs to be filled up? So when we say hotels, not all hotels are doing it. There are hotels, and now, of course, we were talking about governance just now. So government has made it compulsory and mandatory for hotels to follow certain sustainable practices. Otherwise, we will not be able to survive and will not be able to see the resources next. So what are the unsustainable practices which the hotels are doing? Can anyone point out?
Ma'am, misusing of LPG gases.
Yes.
Then
Ma'am, ener-
misusing of
ma'am, energy
electricity.
saving.
Absolutely waste. Three things which are most
Not
crucial in hotels.
Plastic using.
Energy saving,
recycling of
ma'am.
water.
Recycle, reduce, and reuse.
No, those are the strategies to improve or to curtail our waste, right? But what are the unsustainable
Energy
things which
saving.
we are doing?
Energy
Not
saving,
Using
ma'am.
plastic.
recycling the water.
Three things we have to
Food
talk about
waste.
is energy, water, and waste.
Waste, food
Right?
waste.
Yes, waste of any sort, whether it's food waste, whether it's e-waste, whether it's any other linen or any other waste which we generate in hotel. Are you aware of how much of waste is generated per day in a hotel? So
Ma'am,
a
food
study
in
again
tons.
indicates, of course, I do not have my notes with me to refer, but yes, whatever I have read and studied, I'm talking from that perspective and references. Hotel generates 1 to 6 kgs waste per day per guest. 5-star hotel generates 6 kgs, and maybe 1-star or budget hotel economic generate 1 kg to 2 kgs. So 5-star hotels are generating maximum waste 6 kg per guest. So imagine number of guests if they are staying in your hotel. If it's a 500 room property or a 200 room property, imagine the kind of waste which is generated every day. Right. So next we are going to talk about. Please go to the next slide. Malar, please go to the next slide. Malar, please go to the next slide. The first is excessive water consumption. Okay. What do you see on the screen? How much water is consumed? Can you see on the screen how much water is consumed?
Yes, ma'am, 83
Ma'am,
liters,
83.14.
83.14 liters.
So is it only by the guest? Or is it by the entire hotel? So as it is clearly mentioned, it is volume of water used per liter
Per guest.
per guest per room, right? Which means it is only an in-room consumption. But when we talk about overall hotel consumption of water, it is 300 to 1600 liters per day. Excessive use of water. And what are the departments? Where are the areas where maximum water is used?
Housekeeping.
Okay, out of the rooms, kitchen, laundry, gardening, which area do you think is the maximum consumption of water is?
Laundry.
Laundry.
Laundry, everyone says laundry?
Ma'am, rooms. The
It
guest
is rooms.
use.
Rooms.
35% of consumption is from room, whereas 30% is from laundry. So rooms, because guests are staying and using the water throughout. Correct? So water consumption is vast because then it leads to water scarcity. And of course, it builds up pressure on the local water supply system. See, whenever we talk about development of Konkan and such area, I'll talk about it later. Since we're talking about water, we can talk about it. People are scared to come up with more resorts and other things because water scarcity is there in most of the remote areas. And if hotels are using all the water, where would localites go is the concern for them. And that's why somewhere they're against coming up with hotel, although it develops employment and gives them opportunity to work. But then, yes, resources are at stake. So we need to consider that. Post excessive water consumption, next one is energy. Excessive use of energy, which we are utilizing energy. You must have seen that hotels are operated 24/7. And when you visit any of the property, any of the hotel, you will see that lights are on, even if there is no occupancy, no one around. But you have to keep the lights on, as you can see in the first picture. There is no one, it's deserted, but the lights have to be on for the reason you need to showcase the decor, you need to showcase the ambience. And second, most important is HVAC system and the cooling system, which consumes a lot of energy. And why this energy utilization is there? Because people are not using, hotels are not using renewable source of energy everywhere. We have seen that some hotels are using, some have solar panels on their rooftop, and they're using solar energy, but most of the time solar energy is used for street lamps or outside in the landscaping, and very rarely we find it is used for heating water or hot water supply in the room. We have to depend on other systems for that. So it is a lot of consumption of energy which we are doing. Next one is, of course, waste. When we talk about waste, as I said, 1 to 6 kg of waste is generated per guest every day in the hotels. And when we talk about waste, most of the waste is from single-use plastics. Food waste is a major concern. You must have seen, if you go for any wedding also, we take things on plate and then later on we don't find them interesting and we just dump it in the bin. And it's a very common scenario. And same scenario is also seen in banquets and buffets. Right. So, and in buffets, we do not anticipate how many guests would be served. So we usually cook excess, and that leads to food waste. So a lot of food is wasted. And when the recycling program is limited, then obviously it results in improper waste management. So that is one more unsustainable practice which we follow in hotels. Next one, please. So to combat this, we have to talk about sustainability approach. We have been, those who are from the marketing field, they are aware of 4 P's of marketing. Which are the 4 P's? Which are the 4 P's of
Product
marketing?
price.
Hmm?
Ma'am, product
Place, price, product, promotion.
price and promotion.
Absolutely. But here we are going to talk about 4 P's in context for sustainability. So we are going to talk about people, planet, profit, and purpose. Does it serve right for sustainability? So it is called as triple bottom line. When we talk about people, planet, and profit, we have added one more P to it as purpose. So what do we talk about people? What do we mean by when we say people in sustainability? Don't change, please.
Ma'am, due
What do
to
we mean by
human
people?
ma'am, people are because human are involved in it to activities related to it. That's why, ma'am.
Yes, but when we are talking about people, who are these people? We are talking about the community engagement. We are talking about people around us. We are people. We have the people who are stakeholders in the hotels, right? So
Ma'am.
everywhere
Internal
sustainability
and
comes,
external.
inclusiveness, community engagement, local. All these are concerned with people. Planet. We talk about planet. We talk about the environment. We talk about Mother Earth. We talk about natural resources which are available and how to use them sustainable practices, and profit. Can we achieve profit by adopting sustainable practices? Is it a burden on us or is it a convenience? Anyone?
It can be achieved, ma'am.
Yes,
Profit can be achieved. It is not a
it can be
burden.
achieved. People are scared to go for sustainable practices for one single reason, because the initial cost is pretty high. Right? But when we talk about its operational results and cost, it is pretty okay and comfortable with. But initial cost, since it is high, people do not want to go for it. But profitability can be achieved by using sustainable and green practices for sure. And that's what we need to focus on. And fourth one, we say is purpose. Because without reason and without purpose, we cannot do anything. Right? It has to be focused on why we are doing a particular sustainable activity. What is it that we want to achieve? So without this, we cannot survive. Next slide, please. These are the 3 reasons why hotel must go green. Do you all agree with that? Environmental impact, the kind of waste we generate, we need to dispose. It's a problem for us. It lowers our cost. And of course, does it help us in brand imaging?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
How?
If the guest sees we adopt the sustainable practices, the guest sees that he advises other ones to visit our particular hotel and see the results which are we are using and how energy like leads commands and energy saving if we practice it properly and adapt it properly. So guest will recommend others and mouth to mouth marketing will be visible more. So guest goodwill will come.
Correct. Thank you. And again, a study indicates that 80% of the guests, they want to stay in green or eco-friendly hotels. For the reason they also want to be part of that sustainability drive, right? Forget about hotels. All of us are aware of TripAdvisor, right? So they have this program on green initiative where they list only hotels which are sustainable and eco-friendly. So that allows travelers to choose the right hotels to stay and be part of the green drive. So it's a wonderful thing which hotels and the TripAdvisors are doing, and they must be having a lot of programs like that, right? So of course, why we have to go green? Environmental impact, of course, we have seen that cost effective, and it is, of course, building our positive image. Next one, please. Next one, please. So when we talk about, wait, please. When we talk about our hotel, sustainable hotels, we will start with in-room initiatives. When we talk about hotel operations, we are talking about three different major areas. We are talking about rooms, which is a revenue generating department. We are talking about food, that is kitchen, and we are going to talk about food and F&B service, right? So when we talk about in-room initiatives, I'm going to list down some initiatives, and I would like you all to add on to it in case you have experienced anything other than that. So the first initiative, how to start. So we have to start with low hanging fruits. So we have to go for things which are doable, which are easy. So the first thing is replace plastic bottles with reusable branded bottles. That most of the hotels are doing, and it's very doable, right? It's very common in most of the hotels which we go and visit, that glass bottles are there, no plastic is used. Then you also have refill stations in the lobby, which can be used to refill bottle instead of buying new bottle. You can install towel racks with reuse signage, which will help you, save water and encourage guests to save water by reusing the towels and the linen which is there. And the third picture I have put here is recycling bill. So there you can put as e-waste or recycled item, which should be clearly visible. And most of the time it is placed near the elevator, and hence it is more visible. And people also, the guests should also know that you are following green practices to the T. And of course, last one is involve guest in the process. Okay, unless guest is engaged and involved in the process in the green initiative, they will not feel good about, they will feel better. In fact, when you are involving them in saving water, saving energy, reusing, recycle, and so on. Next slide, please. Okay, here I'm going to talk about some smart guest technologies. We have been using technology in different aspects. Have you all seen this smart showers in any of the hotels? They have a control, panel control. Anyone? So we have these smart showers, which, limit shower length when you preset the timer and alert. So automatically the flow will stop after the timer. Then the next one is automated lighting. Of course, you are aware of the sensors. When you walk down the corridor or the aisle, automatically as you move, the lights will be on and off the moment you are not there. So it saves electricity, it saves a lot of energy. We have, of course, occupancy thermostats, which we often use to control the temperature. And unnecessary, we should not have, the HVAC system loaded, overloaded with continuous use of the same, and hence these thermostats will help us in cutting down the supply in case the temperature is attained. The next one is IoT. So nowadays, everything is in your mobile. It's technology based. So with this app, which you have in your mobile, you can operate anything, any appliance, any equipment in the room. You can control the lights, you can control the ventilation, you can control the temperature, you can switch on your TV, you can switch on any of the gadgets. So this is a smart technology. Now let's come back to kitchen, our favorite area, and the most responsible area for the waste. So how do you prevent waste in the kitchen? So some of the aspects I've used here is shop local. When you shop from the local grocers and growers, sorry, and it will help you in reducing the carbon emission because the transportation will be avoided, and the local farmers also will be benefited out of it. And now we have been using reusable dishes and which will help us save plastic. A lot of things will like bamboo, banana leaves, any other leaves, and are pressed and converted into plates and katoris and refillable cutlery. Then you have this compost, which is the waste which is generated, which can be converted into compost. And of course, you can donate excess food if you have leftover excess food, which can be donated to any of the NGOs or any of the organizations or to the food bank, which will help you saving your waste. Some of the other kitchen operation sustainability practices are use of technology. During my research, I came to know about this Vino and Orbix, which I have not heard of before. These are the softwares and the apps, which are used in order to control your waste. So these are the cameras which can be helped to take the picture of the food waste which is generated. It helps you to measure and categorize food waste, which will help all the chefs to control the purchasing. It will help in menu planning, sustainability, and of course to do the portion size. So it's something new which I came across. Water and energy saving, which is very, very common aspect, which everyone is aware of. Even at home, we use the equipments which has 5-star rating or 5-star energy saving kits, right? So with that, we can use the same for our kitchens. And of course, low flow faucets can be used to control the water flow. Ethical sourcing of and animal welfare is something very, very important. When we buy things, buy from local, at the same time, buy ethical. So Marriott has targeted that by 2025, there'll be 100% buying cage-free eggs globally. So this is something which has been initiated by Marriott, and of course others will follow soon. And of course, using certified sustainable seafood to avoid harming vulnerable populations or habitats eventually. So these are some of the food practices. We come to F&B. Can you tell me what are the two things which are maximum? Yes, Mr. Agatsi, you have some question? Somajit? You want to ask something? Yes, you are.
Yeah, ma'am. Actually, now the new concept, the kitchen garden is also started for the use of the vegetables.
I can't hear you properly. You're not very clear.
Ma'am, the kitchen gardening system is also been added in the new hotels to control the carbon print.
Okay. Sorry, sir. I will take that statement again because absolutely you are not audible.
Ma'am, now I'm audible, ma'am?
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Actually, I was going through, ma'am. So it is that the kitchen garden is also been added in the hotels to control the carbon prints.
Okay.
Yes,
okay.
So
That's one more practice which they are doing.
Yes, ma'am, because that is also been initiated, so the guest is also we are getting a good business for that.
All right. That's okay. Thank you so much. So for F&B service, what are the two things which are responsible for waste generation, according to you? Anyone? Can you imagine a smallest thing in the F&B department?
And the paper serviettes.
Paper serviette are biodegradable.
But ma'am, the processing cost is much more than in the bulk where the raw
Yes,
material is coming from plants.
correct, correct. But as far as waste generation is concerned, they are biodegradable, so they can be managed. What about
Stirrer
plastic
sticks.
straws?
Stirrer sticks.
Absolutely. Plastic straws and stirrers are the biggest culprit. Can you imagine the straws can create, one of the studies, again, I'm talking about a study conducted which talks about Bangalore, Delhi, and Mumbai are the most are the are on top ranking cities, we can say, who are generating straw waste. And in Kerala, 3.3 million straws are generated every year. 3.3 million straws waste is generated, and from that 35% comes from hotel industry. That's the study, and that's where we say we are responsible for it. So we should stop using it. And secondly, you must have seen that whenever you visit any conference or any of the banquets or any wedding, you're served water in small bottles, right? Those plastic bottles, so which are again not reusable, and hence we are generating waste by serving water in those small plastic bottles, which is an offense actually. And of course we have low carbon menus and plant based options which can be helped. So you have some food menus which are specially designed, which talks about low carbon menus and plant based options, which usually guests are happily and readily ordering in the restaurant, which should be done. Can we move to the next place? Malhar? Yes. Just now, Madhu ma'am has talked about facility planning and sustainability, so I'll not spend much of time on this, but I will just touch the topic and go to the next one, because sustainable design, when we talk about operations come much later, and design and facility planning has to be done much earlier at the time of construction and design, building or the building design. So when we talk about facility planning, we can go for a lot of things which are responsible for sustainability. The next one. Yes. So when we talk about design, the design itself can be in harmony with the environment, where we can use maximum daylight and natural ventilation to minimize energy use. If you happen to see Lotus Cafe in JW Marriott Mumbai, that was the first one to have such facade, in the Lotus Cafe, allowing natural light to come in. Then what the construction material which you use should be such that minimum wastage should be resulted from all the construction activities. And then you have a very pleasing view of surroundings while minimizing. So you go for landscaping and aesthetics around the building. Biophilic design is something which ma'am has spoken. A lot of greens being added nowadays in the hotel, inside the hotel premises, which adds aesthetics as well as it, helps you controlling the temperature and view. Rainwater harvesting is something which is compulsory nowadays for all the hotel. And then you can go for light and modular construction methods. Use of dry walls. What are dry walls? Anyone has heard of dry walls? Dry walls are gypsum walls. Gypsum is pressed between two sheets of paper, and then it is used for partition or any of the inner walls. So it is very, very light in weight and sustainable. So a lot of hotels are using this one as a practice. And here I've given the reference of ancient forts and palaces. How these forts and palaces are built, they never had any electricity, they never had any air conditioning system, but still they were managing things because it was so sustainable and eco-friendly. And you never felt you're missing on something, right? So this that can be considered as one lesson for us to survive in the hotel industry, or as far as whenever we construct new hotels, we have to think of that technology of that time and use it somewhere. So these are sustainable construction and facility aspects which we are going to talk, which we have just discussed. Next one we talk about is technology which we use in our operations in hotels. So the first one is digital guest services. So what are this? One by one, please. Mallar. So when we talk about digital guest services, these are contactless check-ins. Everyone is experiencing it. We want to go paperless. We want to make sure that sustainable practices are adopted right from check-in, check-out. So keyless entry, then guest messaging platform reduces paper and plastic waste to a great extent, and that's what it has to be used. We use smart room tablets. Smart room tablets are used to eliminate any of the paper menus which are kept in the room, or flyers or directories which are kept in the room. So everything is on the smartphone, and the tab which is there, you can operate that and use it and go paperless again. Real-time monitoring. This is a method of tracking down the water and energy consumption, which will help you identifying inefficiencies and encourage conservation to a great extent. And automated controls, we all have seen that the IoT I just mentioned helps you in controlling all the panels, TVs, lights, climate control whenever you are in room or otherwise. So these are technological driven sustainable practices which can be adopted and are being adopted by the hotels, of course. Yes, please. How about landscaping? Can we go eco-friendly? Yes, we can. So when we talk about smart water management, all of us are aware of drip irrigation and controlled water flow, and that can be used for eco-friendly landscaping to a great extent. Then we can reduce runoff. Lot of excess water is generated by overflow or rains or anything, which can be used later on through rainwater harvesting, of course, but you can always construct bunds and you can store it in the tanks, and you can make ponds out of it, and hence you can create a landscape out of the excess water which is there. Vermicompost is one of the
some of the guest
method.
supplies and amenities also can be partial eco-friendly. The guest supplies and
Sorry?
amenities for the guest rooms.
Yes,
The guest
yes,
supplies and amenities for the guest rooms can be
correct,
eco-friendly.
correct. As
Partial or
we have
full,
seen that
fully eco-friendly or
eco-friendly
partial
bamboo,
eco-friendly.
yeah,
Yes, ma'am.
material made out of bamboo, which is used.
Material made of
Then
bamboos and all,
refilling of
yes.
the toiletries and shampoo
Yes,
bottles and
yes.
other things, which is very common.
Yes, ma'am.
Anything which is biodegradable can be used. Nowadays, we are not wrapping glasses with plastic sheet. Earlier, we used to do that, right? The glasses are wrapped with plastic paper. We have stopped using
Exactly.
that because we are keeping bottles.
Right, ma'am.
So many things were there which were used in our era when we were in hotels, but now things have changed drastically. Yes. What about transportation? We cannot ignore that aspect of transportation. So shuttle service, which are battery operated. Then eco hotels are promoting non-motorized transport such as bike for rent, walking routes for low impact sightseeing. Then installation of EV charging stations are the new concepts which are very, very emerging and need of the hour, you can say, which are used by the hotel and benefit the hotel's employees as well as guests. And of course, embracing partnership with carpooling. Carpooling is something I had read long time back in Germany. You are not allowed in a company premises with if you are traveling alone in the car. You have to go for carpooling. That will save our Earth, planet Earth. So go green concept. So that can be, of course, used by the hotel for the employees, not for the guests, maybe. Or buggies. I recently visited Sula, where they have battery operated buggies for to and fro everywhere inside the campus. Vehicles are not allowed beyond a limit. So that's one green practice which Sula is practicing. So a lot of things which hotel and resorts are doing. Nothing is of use or can be implemented unless your team is empowered and encouraged to do so. So your first task is to build a green team, right? So green team with the people who are interested in executing, creating and implementing, planning, implementing, executing the eco-friendly practices and initiatives. And of course, you spread the awareness with others about how important it is for you to go green. So these are the things which we do for the hotels as green practices. Next one, please. Okay, please don't click. Please don't click. Can you tell me what are the different types of sustainable hotels you have come across? What are the different names which are given to the sustainable hotels?
Ecotels.
Ma'am,
Ecotels.
ecotels.
Ecotels,
Purple.
yes.
Purple hotel.
Any
Farm
other?
stays.
Sorry?
Eco-friendly hotels.
Eco-friendly ecotels, one and the same.
Farm stays.
Correct.
Ma'am, green hotels.
Green hotels. Just now, the first picture you see is green hotel. So what are green hotels? Mala, can you please type green hotels? The next one is natural. Next one, eco luxury hotel, natural hotels, camping styles. You must have seen this, heard of it, but cannot recall, right? What are green hotels? Those who are following ecotels, which are following green practices, of course. Eco luxury resorts. Can you see the second picture there? Taj has this concept of eco luxury resorts, natural hotels which are in natural habitat like forest, or you have that what do you say that in the forest you have a forest house in natural surroundings, absolutely. And camping styles along the river, you must have seen a lot of camping style hotels and resorts which are there. So these are the sustainable hotels which are in practice nowadays, which are visible. Next one, please. So I'm going to talk about few of the initiatives which are taken by good brands and the popular brands of the hotel. So I'm just going to take you through the initiatives. So Accor talks about Planet 29, which targets to cut down food waste by 30%. Hilton talks about Travel with Purpose, which includes a goal for net zero carbon operation by 2030. Then you have Marriott, which talks about Serve 360, sustainable and social impact platform. Hyatt talks about Hyatt Thrive program, which talks about waste diversion, energy efficiency, responsibility.
Request participants to please mute themselves.
Next slide, please. Malhar, can we have the next slide? IG has Green Engage online platform which helps hotel track manage energy, water waste, and other system across the portfolio. Fairmount hotels have rainwater harvesting, vegetable. They have a vegetable and a herb garden. Even in our college, I would like to mention and proud to mention that we have a herb garden where we grow different herbs and vegetables which are used for our practicals and other kitchen departments. They use it regularly. Then Taj Hotel has something as responsible luxury. So all the luxuries provided with responsibility, reducing carbon emission and renewable energy use, water conservation and waste management. Then Wyndham Hotels and Resorts have Wyndham Green certification for its properties, tracking energy, water and waste diversion. So these are some initiatives which are commendable. And of course, they talk about saving planet, saving environment, and green practices which are going to be responsible. So I was talking about greenwashing in my first slide. So what is greenwashing? Many times it is seen and visible that hotels follow one or two green practices and they say that we are ecotel, we are green. But please do not do that, because you have to be genuinely involved and indulge yourself in green practices, because otherwise it will be very, very superficial and it's of no use. You have to have evidence of the same, whatever green practices you are doing, and that can be achieved if you have certification. So you have a lot of certification, which I'm going to talk about in the next slide, which you can go for, so that you are authorized ecotel or your authorized green practice hotel. So what are the certifications which we can look at? The next slide talks about it. Please click, Manda. Yeah. So I'm just keeping it short and simple here. Madam mentioned about Griha just now, green rating for integrated habitat assessment, which is aligned with Indian climate and building practices, holistic assessment of a building's lifestyle impact. So it is very, very important to go for a green when you are going for a new hotel. Then IGBC Green Resort Hotel Rating talks about energy and water efficiency, 20 to 30% saving is mandatory in that. There is Green Key, which is environment management, and staff care should be involved in the entire operation. You have to indulge in sustainable operation. And then LEAD program is there, which talks about leadership in energy and environmental design. You talk about IGBC Green Resorts Hotel Rating. You have Earth Checks, which talks about 5 globes. 5 globes are environmental commitment, solid waste, energy, water, and employee education. Very, very important. I think no one has so far talked about employee education, about sustainability, because I just now mentioned that unless your employees are involved and they are willing and empowered, nothing can happen. Okay, so please educate employees through Earth Check programs and go green for the same. Next slide, please. Okay, 3 R's of sustainability everyone is aware of?
Ma'am, reduce,
ma'am.
reuse, recycle.
Yes,
Is
ma'am.
that
Okay, so can we add some more R's to it? Let's have how many R's. Let's see how many R's we can add to it.
First, we can refuse.
Absolutely. Refuse what?
I mean, what we don't require, don't buy anything which is not required.
We are very
I mean,
greedy, we try and keep accumulating things for us and for the
yes,
hotel, of course. So it acts onto the waste.
yes,
So
yes.
buy what is
I
needed.
mean, I think the suppliers who use the minimum packaging, we can opt for them.
Correct.
Amazon has recently started doing it in past 2 years. That's another way. Refuse in the sense not refusing the product, but refusing to buy the products which use a lot of packaging material, which obviously goes to waste. Yeah.
Yes, any material which will have a lot of plastic in it, which will have a lot of packaging material in it, and which is not needed. Extra. Refuse everything. Any more R's? Thank you so much. Any more
Retain.
R's? Retain. Retain what?
Retain the eco-friendly stuff. Try and
Absolutely.
because we are talking about sustainability, why not?
Why not? Absolutely. Any more R's?
Ma'am, reproduce.
Reproduce, recycle is same. Reproduce is different.
It's different, ma'am.
Reduce.
Yes. So yes.
Maybe rethink. We can always
Yes.
before we
Yes.
get into any action, just giving it the
Perfect.
thought over
Rethink
again.
of things which maybe you are doing wrong or which is not resulting into sustainability.
Yes, ma'am.
So rethink. And last one I would like to add is repair. We have that tendency, Indians have that tendency, to repair and reuse things. We do not usually throw and dump things very easily. Sorry?
Can we say recover also?
Recover, yes. So a lot of R's to be added.
After sustainability, we can reinvent also, ma'am.
Reinvent, yes. So reproduce, reinvent, repair, rethink. So a lot of R's we have just now thought of. And I think by understanding the R's itself, and if we apply it to our day-to-day life also, just raise your hands. How many of you, when you go to buy vegetables, carry your own cloth bag or you prefer a plastic bag? Please raise your hands. Many. Which means we are responsible citizens and we are towards making our environment more green, right? So we are into that program, and that is the need of the hour, and we have to get ourselves involved because everything starts from us as a person. Saying that it's always that we keep thinking that someone else will do it. But it's not that someone else, it's we have to do it ourselves, and then only things will change, right? So with this, I think end my session. Malhar, if you have any questions, of course, I need to show one video, small video, which I want you all to see and witness. So Malhar, can I share that screen? For that, I want to share one YouTube video.
Yes, ma'am. I'll share that video for you.
You have it? Please share.
Yes, ma'am. Please give me 1 second, 1 minute.
I see some hands raised. I will answer your queries. We'll discuss it once I have the video uploaded. Thank you.
I hope my screen is visible to everyone.
Yes, it is.
Yes, Malhar.
Yes, Malhar, yes.
Just 1 second.
This mud hotel in Karnataka's Chikmagalur city harvests rain, has no ACs and runs on the sun. With an intent of reusing, reducing and recycling in all aspects, Sunyata Hotel's construction as well as its existence are sustainable. Construction activity contributes to 30% of air pollution in India. Sunyata Hotel's owner Lokesh Gunjugnur wanted to combat this harm to the environment. So he did it all. Solar panels, rainwater harvesting systems, coconut shell ceilings, minimal usage of steel, purifying all the grey water, natural cooling technique using PVC pipes, and eco-friendly bricks made from scratch. While the bricks have been made from the soil that was removed to level the ground, the ceilings are made of coconut shells and pot fillers instead of cement. The construction took place in the sunny months so that the solar panels could help power construction equipment. Interestingly, there are no ACs in this eco-hotel. A PVC pipe runs 10 feet under the building and acts as a coolant pipe to cool down the rooms. Gunjugnur personally ensured that not a single drop of water is wasted during construction. A 50,000-litre tank installed underground supplies drinking and cooking water to the premise. And the wastewater from bathrooms is purified and reused for gardening. Lokesh wants to ensure that even if the hotel is demolished in the future, it leaves no trash and becomes one with the earth again. Amazing, isn't it?
Thank you, Malhar. Thank you. I hope I'm extremely sorry for all the initial glitch, but yes, I hope the presentation was worth waiting for. And if you have any questions, please go ahead.
Audience, you may please ask any questions if you have.
Thank you for all the claps, which I can see on the screen. Thank you, Mr. Prakash.
Ma'am, may I share a few things?
Yes, please. Why not?
Ma'am, myself, Mrs. Sanjana Dungare. I would just
Yes.
like to add an observation, ma'am.
Yes.
This video, what you just shared, ma'am, it was wonderful. The man was really very particular about, being very eco-friendly right from the beginning, and he did that when he was constructing the hotel. Ma'am, personally, also people are taking care of it when they are constructing their own houses as well.
In
They are
Bangalore
trying to
only, there is one
contribute.
incident where a couple has come up with an eco-friendly hotel. House.
Right. Right, ma'am. Ma'am, here also in Maharashtra, in Satara district, we have a house which is constructed in Koregaon part,
Correct.
which is constructed on similar pattern, ma'am. And even
Correct.
the layout is also similar, as well as the structure also, if you see, it is very, very similar. And That means people are
Absolutely.
practicing
I read
and they are
about it.
making
Yes.
small changes.
Yes.
Yes, ma'am. Thank you so much, ma'am, for this wonderful session, ma'am.
My
Thank you.
pleasure. My pleasure. Thank you. So, are we closing or should we? Sarika, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. So, any further questions? Like very well said by Sanjana, there are a lot of videos available also on Instagram where people are taking initiatives, and I follow one of the Jenny, and every week they showcase a new video as to even industrialist and many other people are taking a lot of sustainable initiatives, be it a product, be it designing, and I think that's what keeps us motivating and reminding us. Again is here that we should be
So,
a little more
time for us
responsible.
to rethink of what we are
Yes, a
doing.
little more responsible. And
Correct.
we then that way change our perception whenever we are either eating something or buying something or enjoying or buying a product or something. So definitely. So I think yes, sustainability is the word we all hear. We all definitely do talk about it. We all are familiar about it. But I guess that's also the biggest challenge that we all face today, including the hospitality industry on which we typically concentrated. Ma'am concentrated on that topic. So she spoke about how sustainability, what are the related terms, and which are the departments in the hotel that can definitely contribute these practices. And majority of the chain hotels are already following that. We especially appreciate, ma'am, how you emphasize the role of each core department when they adopt these sustainable practices, turning what they like looks like lofty goals, they can be actually achievable actions. So definitely, your session also reinforced the idea that it is not a one-time initiative, but I guess that whole culture has to be there in
It's
the organization.
ongoing.
So along with the innovation, along with the intervention of AI, we definitely have to become responsible and care more for our planet. So, on behalf of everyone present here, we extend our heartfelt thanks and gratitude to you for inspiring us to rethink and redesign and reimagine hospitality through your greener lens. And thank you once again for sharing your wisdom and passion with us. Thank you so much.
It was pleasure talking on that subject. It's of interest of everyone, I think.
Yes.
And
So, on that
Yeah.
note, I would like to request Dr. Kiran Shinde to take over, please.
Thank you, ma'am. Thank you, Karmarkar, ma'am. We'll have a group photograph. Mallar sir, if we are ready, then we can click a group photograph, please. Everybody, kindly switch on your cameras.
Everyone, please switch on your cameras.
Sir, click frame by frame.
Yes, sir. Done, sir.
All 7 are clicked?
Yes, sir. All 5, actually. We have 5.
We have 5 only, 5 screens.
Yes, miss.
Okay. So just a small announcement before we close today. I have today shared a Word file, and that's a sample Word file of the reflection journal. Hope everybody has received it.
Yes, sir.
Now what you need to do here is that's just a sample Word file where all these sessions which we are having, all the 11, 13 sessions which we are having, that you need to write in that reflection journal. Okay, so normally the file should not be very big because then I'll have to face problems in uploading the file. So normally what happens, I have to merge everybody's PDF and then upload it on the ATAL website, which is one of the parameter for your evaluation. Okay, so I would request everybody rather to keep the file not exceeding 3 pages. So 2.5 to 3 pages should be more than enough in a PDF format. How to upload that? I'll create a link on my drive or create a folder on my drive where you can upload that file. So daily basis pay, you start writing your notings and start writing your theories and notes. On the last day, that file needs to be uploaded. Maybe you will have it get uploaded in the afternoon when the first session is done, so that we are sorted with that. The second thing is about the attendance. Like I said yesterday also, 80% attendance is required and mandatory to gain a certificate. So I request everybody to be in the session and be in the photographs also, because all these database will get uploaded into the ATAL portal. I have to enter your attendance manually, which is also one of the parameter in securing or getting your certificate. Again, there are few candidates or participants rather, which I have came across yesterday are not the part of final participant list which I have shared. So humble request to those who are not featuring in the participant list, the Excel file which I've shared on the group. Please make sure you don't attend this for learning sake. You can attend, but you will not get the certificate. Okay, so only the participants who are there in the final list, which is downloaded from the ATAL website, 129 participants only will get the certificate. Clear? Once you fill up the appropriate feedback, वो कभी भरना है, कैसे भरना है, that I'll tell it to you when the time comes. The PowerPoint presentations, as for the previous sessions, we are still in connect with the speakers. So, some technical glitches on their end. I haven't received any of the PPTs, but still I'm working on it. I would rather request for the next sessions to take the screenshots wherever possible, or if you want, I can share the recording for day 1 and day 2. I have the recording for all the 4 sessions. If you want, I can share that also. So you just message me. If you need, I'll share. Otherwise, I'm working on the PPT the moment